So, you may have found yourself in a dire financial situation, or if you're like me, a high school student who just wanted an income. Whichever it is, you clicked on this video for a reason. Now, there is a common misconception that states that you can't start a business without X sum of money, and I can tell you that that is not true, and I will prove to you that it isn't. Here's how I started my small business with only 8,000 Jamaican dollars or 51.07 US dollars. So the first step is do your research. This is an important step that cannot be missed. Don't think because, oh, I've watched a ton of videos, I know what I'm doing. No, I assure you, you do not. So you need to write a list of everything you need, and please only write the mandatory items. Don't get carried away because this will be sure like you'll get excited. Take it from you, get excited, and you will exceed the budget. So make a list of things that you need and not what you want. So if you're going to start a press-on nail business, obviously you need a UV lamp. It is important to note the watt, the number of beads, and the size of the lamp. The recommended watts is actually 36, but the lamp that I started out with was a 54 watts and it was a JMD brand. So you do not need to have one of those big brand lamps like Sun X5 and Sun X9. I did not start out with any of these, but based on my experience, I would recommend it. But if you're tight on budget, like as our title suggests, I would go for a cheaper lamp because it gets the job done, and later on you can reinvest the money to get a better lamp. So the J Whitney lamp was actually for only $9.99, and I think I also got that on sale. So what I did was I did my research, but everyone was suggesting the X5 or the X9 lamps, but I couldn't go up to that price. They're not actually expensive, but I was working with a budget. So what I did was to search on Amazon for the reviews, and the Joe lamp actually had great reviews and it went well with the polish that I had planned to buy. So what I did was I invested more money into getting better quality gel polishes, but it's also important to get a good lamp, but it didn't really, if you get what I'm trying to say. But yes, so basically, if you are working with a tight budget, I would suggest the J Whitney lamp, and if you can afford to buy the Sun X9 or the Sun X5, then I suggest you go with that from the start. Next, you need good quality nail polishes. You need nail polishes that will dry quickly because based on experience, I've had some really bad encounters with these cheap polishes that took forever to dry. No matter how thin the coat is, it just starts to peel. So go with Beetles. They are not expensive, and the only issue I have is that the bottles are really really small. They're the size of my thumb. So after doing a few sets, they're finished, but the quality is amazing, and majority of the sets can be completed with only 2 coats. And this is the box of polish that I started out with, and I'm still using those polishes up to this day 1 year later. So yes, I would suggest Beetles hands down. Up next on the list are full form nails. Now the best size to go for these are Shein and Timu. You can also find nails on Amazon, but those are more expensive, and why spend more money when you can get them cheaper at the same quality on Shein or Timu? Now what I did was to get the longest nails I could find, and then I cut them down into shorter lengths. I got extra long, full form, square shaped nails because from the square shape you can cut them down into coffin, you can cut them down into stiletto, and any other shape such as almond as well. But if you want to go a little over your budget and save yourself time, I'd advise you to get short and long square nails. So that that doesn't really it doesn't really change anything much, but a lot of persons prefer shorter nails, and I don't know why it takes so much old time if you just cut down longer nails into shorter nails, because they are tapered at the edges, right? And when you cut them down short, you have to go to extra work to taper them so they don't look too flared. So if you want to save yourself time and you want to go a little over the budget in regards to that department, you can get short nails and long nails, and it's easier to shape them because they're already tapered, if you get what I'm saying. And this brings me to next item on the list is to get a nail cutter. You can find this on Shein, and I only got one when I started my business, but they get damaged so easily. I don't ah, I'm wondering if it's just me where I'm applying too much pressure, but get two or three of those. And you also need something to mix the polishes on, or to take the polish out of the bottle to do nail art with. As you can see in the video, I still don't have one of those, but I plan to get it because but you actually don't need it because it's 1 year later and I still don't have one. I'm surviving without one. So you don't actually need one, but I don't even know the name of it, but I'm gonna place it on the screen. So yeah, you need something to mix the polishes on. You also need a nail stand. I would recommend you to get four of those. They're sold as singles, and you can find them on Shein or Temu, and they're also on Amazon. But Shein and Temu, the only thing, the only items I would suggest you to go on Amazon for is later on when you want to upgrade and get good quality charms and rhinestones. Um, don't buy any lamp off of Shein. And polishes. So the only thing I buy on Amazon are my polishes and my nail lamp. Everything else is on Shein or Temu. You also need putty. Now this is a clay-like substance that you use to mount the nails on the nail stand. I do reuse mine, so you only need like one pack of it because I still have the one pack 1 year later. So yeah, they're like Play-Doh. You can stretch it, so you don't need much. Next item on the list are nail files, as you need nail files to buff and prep the nails. I found out later that that step is not mandatory, but it does help the gels adhere better to the nails. So I did get nail files when I first started my business, but no, I skipped that step and just use base gel. Now, there are various ways that you can package your press-on nails based on just your style and what you want, how you want your products to be represented to the market. But you can find packages on Shein or Amazon, or you can also get them custom made. I started out with the holographic bags. Those are the most common press-on nail packaging, and they are cheaper as well. In the future, I'd like to go into branded boxes, but for now, the bags are a good start. And if you are going to use holographic bags, then you need cartridge paper to display the press-on nails. The next thing I got was some double-sided nail tape. At the start, I did not have any because I thought that I could use regular tape, but that was not sticky enough, so the nails kept falling off. So you need to get a pack of double-sided nail tape. The next thing I got was a set of nail art brushes. You can find them on Shein. I don't know if it's just the ones that I got, but the quality isn't the best, to be honest. But they still work well and I still use them to this day. The last item on the list that is a must have is rubbing alcohol. And this is used to clean the brushes or the nail when you make a mistake. No, that is all the mandatory items that I got to begin my journey. And I don't know if they sound like a lot, but they aren't. They actually came up to that, to the 8,000 Jamaican dollars, and that does not include clearing it. So like roughly, I spent about like $10,000, and that $10,000 include the money I spent to clear the package from my shipping company, and based off of what I heard in my research and the sums that other people use to begin their business, this is still a small amount of money. So I feel like I stretched my budget to start off my business, and I was able to gain profit to reinvest and to purchase more materials for my business. And there are a few items that I wish I could have gotten, but like if you have a bigger budget than what I had, here are a few items that you can purchase that will do you well in your personal nail business. So first of all, it's a good idea to get gloves. I recently purchased a pack of gloves. Um, the gel polishes, they mess up your nails, and I also heard that you can get contact dermatitis from the gel on your skin. I don't know what that is. I haven't researched it as yet. But yes, get a pack of gloves. Another fun idea would be to get some nail charms or other things you can use to decorate your nails. I still don't have a lot of those as I wanted to focus more on the art itself, but if you're that type of person or if you want to niche down to a certain design, then you can do so. Some good startups would be rhinestones, stickers, and popular charms such as cross and bows. So that is it for the video. I really hope this resonates with someone and it encourages whoever is listening who wants to start a business but you're worried about the budget. Trust me, it does not matter even if $1,000 you have. Buy what you can and sell and reinvest and just put in the work and go forward. You can start a business no matter the budget you have. And even though I started mine with only 8,000 Jamaican dollars, I could have started with less. Honestly, because some of the items I listed were not even mandatory, but I just deemed them as mandatory for myself. But you can start your business on whatever budget you have. So just go ahead and believe in yourself, and once you believe and put in the work, then you will be successful. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.